Welcome back to another episode of SuperB MMA. I'm your host, SuperB, and today I'm going to cover UFC 202. But I'm only going to cover the two top fights. Why? Because I only have about 5 minutes worth of storage space on my phone. I know. Sorry, I need to clean that out. But anyways, first fight, Anthony Rumble Johnson versus Glover Teixeira, whose last name I can't pronounce, Teixeira. Okay, this fight's going to be pretty brutal. We got two guys who've got something to prove. Both of these guys want the number one contender spot versus DC if Jones doesn't come back, or versus the winner of Jones versus DC. They want that spot. They got to win pretty convincingly to get that spot too. Rumble's been on a roll. He's got a, he was taking heads off until he got that loss. Same thing with Glover when he lost to Jones. So who's going to win this fight? Well, we got power versus technique. Glover has power as well, but he's a little more reserved with it. Johnson comes out hard with nasty intentions, trying to take you out right away. He has some fucking nasty fucking punches, and he puts everything behind every single punch, which might be the problem. I think Glover's going to be a little bit smarter. He understands angles a little better. He's going to get out of the way. I expect Rumble Johnson to overcommit himself, get caught, either with a hook, but more than likely an uppercut with a combination, go down, ground and pound. If not, maybe get choked out after he gets taken down because he got caught with something. So I'm going to go with Glover. If they go out and they start slugging right away, late in the first round. If not, early second. If not, by choke out around that time as well. So I got Glover by more than likely knockout. If not, he's going to rock him. He's going to go down and choke him out from there. Okay, and next we got the notorious one, Conor McGregor versus Nate, the American Ninja Diaz. Now, who's going to win this fight? This fight, as you all know, is a rematch from last time when things were a little weird. Conor McGregor had a fight against Los Anjos. It was 2 weeks out. Los Anjos breaks his foot. They needed a last-minute replacement. Nate Diaz stepped up. They ended up fighting, but they fought not at 155, where his fight was going to be. They fought at 170 because Nate couldn't make weight. He was over in Mexico partying. 11 days notice. Absolutely no training camp. Still took the fight and ended up winning. Weird. I know. So now with the rematch, both of these guys have a training camp. Both of these guys are fighting at 170. Why? Because Conor claims that what good is it if I have a rematch at a lower weight and I win? I didn't prove anything. Okay, that's great. But I'm not as excited as all of you guys are about this fight, because let's face it, at 170, both of these guys wouldn't be a top 3 fighter. They would get their asses kicked. At 155, yeah, they're both contenders. Champs, probably not. Conor McGregor, he's the king at 145. He's the king of the midgets. We'll give him that. But again, these are the midgets. The midget league. At 170, you're out of your league. I think that Nate proved the first time that no matter what Conor has, he can take it. He did that whole Rocky Balboa thing. The whole, I can absorb more than you can dish out. And he did that. Conor nailed him with everything that he had. Whether it was kicks, punches, every fucking technique. Nate took it, he smiled, bitch slapped him. Again, took it, bitch slap. Before you knew it was bitch slap, bitch slap, bitch slap, and Conor lost. So now with the rematch, both of them have a training camp. Who's going to win? Well, if you ask me this question 50 times, and this was the 49th time that Conor McGregor was getting his rematch trying to defeat Nate Diaz, I'll be telling you again that Nate Diaz is going to be Conor McGregor. They could fight 50 times and Nate Diaz is going to win 50 times. Nate has a lot more tools to work with. He has a lot more experience. One thing Conor McGregor has on his side all the time is that he gets a psychological advantage over his opponent. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened at all. If anything, Nate Diaz is in Conor McGregor's head. At the press conference, you saw it right away. He's all like, oh, what? You came here? Boom, show's over, motherfucker. Stockton, bitch. What? And he took off. That was fucking pretty cool. A little scripted, maybe. A little WWE-ish, probably. And don't hate me for saying that, people, but still. Things are a little, sometimes. But what's he going to do? Nothing. you can't do anything. Nate absorbed everything. Nate's got better boxing. I know you Conor McGregor fans are like, what? No, yeah, he's got better boxing, better footwork, understands angles better. What does Conor McGregor have? He's a lefty. Okay, but big fucking deal. Nate Diaz has been training with his brother Nick his entire life, who's a lefty, so he's used to lefties. Oh, but Conor McGregor is the master of human movement. No, motherfuckers, that shit's called capoeira. It's been around for fucking years and years and years and years. It came from Brazil. Nate's pretty familiar with that too. Other fighters are as well. What else does he have? He's got some pretty nice little fancy kicks, which he should be using though, because he should be attacking Nate's body a lot more. He should be using those spin kicks, those front kicks, and take out the leg. That's what Conor McGregor should be doing. If Conor McGregor does that, Conor has a chance. He has a chance to wear him out and try to defeat him maybe by stoppage in round 4, round 5, if not get the win by points, because I also expect Conor McGregor to be trying to do takedowns at the end of each round just to try to get those points under his belt. He's going to go in there trying to go for the win. If he gets a little too carried away and his ego gets in the way and he tries to go in there and hurt Nate, try to get that knockout, it's going to fucking backfire and backfire bad. Nate will take it, answer him back, and he can't just... Conor McGregor cannot take the power of a 170-pound fighter rocking him. When he fights at 145, Conor McGregor's the bigger man. He's fighting guys who are fucking tiny, and he's the big man in that fight. This time, things are turned around and not in his favor. So again, my final pick is going to be Nate Diaz destroys Conor McGregor. If Conor has the balls to keep it on his feet, Nate will knock him out. They're both going to pace the fight a little more, so late round 3, early round 4. If it's by knockout, Nate Diaz, of course. And if not, Conor gets rocked, goes on the ground again, and he gets choked out or he gets submitted, but more than likely choked out, because of course you want to choke out and make him look like a bitch. So it'll be by choke out again, same round, no, late 3, 4. So Nate Diaz again, rematch anytime, anywhere. Nate Diaz will win it every fucking time. Conor McGregor fans, I'm sorry. Please, people, comment, subscribe, send me your hate like you always do. Send me the love as well. And keep on keeping on. A rato.